Good evening. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm still just sort of getting my little computer organized. How are you, Brianna?
Yeah, not too bad. Can't complain. This weather's been really hot though, and because I don't live in aircon, it kind of kills me. But I'm good. Other than that. What about you?
Yeah, well, it's humid and it's not humid. So I've got all the house open, but it's just really annoying when it's humid. I can't stand it. Like this morning it rained, and then all of a sudden it's humid again. So that's what kills me is the humidity.
Yeah,
So
same here.
and this is your first show after the new year, so
yeah. My apologies for not making it the other night. I was just not feeling well. I wasn't just getting up and I feeling like I was just going to pass out, so I didn't want to pass out on live.
No, don't do that. I can't do my first aid, even though I used to teach it, but I can't do my first aid from here. It's a bit difficult. All right. So today I looked at all the trolls on our page. It was quite funny because they had there was, oh my god, there was something like 1,000 of them on our page that liked our page. Can you believe that? That's so weird. So I tried to take them all off. When there's ones called Mahatma Coat Rita, Habibi Alabush or something like that, that's got to tell me that's so
what a name.
What a name. It was like, look, I can't remember. One was called Human Life. I'm thinking that's definitely a troll. So I love the names, but and then half of them were males from, I don't know, some South Africa or some I don't know, some weird place that I can't even pronounce the name. When I was laughing my head off going, yeah, right, here we go. So, but anyway, but Mahatma Coat Rita, like Rita for English, something, whatever it was, Alabahushka, Bahushka, whatever it was. It was something really freaky and weird. So, yeah. So I blocked about 1,000. That's what I was doing all afternoon, is blocking people. So, but anyway, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Bree.
Well, I'm Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a clairvoyant, clairgustient, clairaliant, clairsentient. Claircognizant and everything. So I get the choking, the smelling, the sensing, the feeling, the stabbing, the choke. Yeah, just everything. It's a bit of a roller coaster sometimes. But yeah, so I'm also a healer and a mentor. So if anybody needs any guidance on their spiritual journey or any help in psychic development, I'm your girl. So yeah, I'll pass it back over to you, Les.
Yes, so all of the above. The last couple of days, I did a couple little miniature courses as well, so that was cool online. But I'm a remote viewer as well. I do everything same as Brianna, so pretty much, you name it, we do the same. We do the same. I'm just older. She's just younger. She's taller. I'm just shorter. So we picked up. I went today, and I went to a live 90.5 FM. With Regina there. She's lovely there. She's a real sweetheart, and she made me laugh so much. She actually lifted up my energy, which was a bit low today. So she was really funny, and hopefully we will be starting with them coming Monday. I've just got to get a hold of the admin people, and then also we're going live on Sunday night at 10, probably either 9 o'clock. I think it is till 11 o'clock on Sunday night. With what's it called? Oh my God, Pulse FM. So we've got that one, and we've got Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with Swan 99.9 FM as well. So yeah, so I saw you. Someone says I saw you today, Leslie. Yes. So yeah, thank you. It was really quite fun. So they use the same software as one of the other stations. I mean, I've learnt on 4 panels now, which is really nice. So. It's really good to have that up your sleeve. My ultimate goal would be to get to commercial radio. So watch out, world.
Watch out, world. We're coming through.
So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. So let's say hello to everybody. So we've got Glenn. Thanks for joining us. We've got Julie. Thank you. She's always here. Glenn's always here. Monique's always here. Nicole, thank you. We've got you're tuning in from Michigan at 6 a.m. Thanks, Glenn. My God, such a keen supporter. Thank you. Tracy, thanks for joining us. Serena, so tell us where you're from, suburb, state, and country. If you're on one of our group pages, come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where I can see all of your posts up here, all your questions and all your lovely messages to us. So tell us what your New Year's resolution is, guys. I want to know what your New Year's resolution is, because I'm a PT and I need to hold you to it. That's what us PTs do. So don't say you're going to lose weight, because I'll hold you to it. Okay, what did you get there, Tracy? Yes, you got what? Yes, I got one. What did she get? I missed that. Yes, thank you. Happy New Year. Hi, Tracy. Lily, how are you? Good to see you. Nikki Ann. Got Lenny. Hi, Lenny. Thank you for joining us from Grenfield. #1 troll spotter. Reporting for duty. You're cute. Love it. Thanks, Lenny. You're such a good supporter. Such a loyal person. Out of all the psychics I know, you're probably the most loyal person ever. And I love it too. It's really good. So this interview is to get into the graduate school program for physical therapy. Thanks. Yes, you'll be fine. We told you last year, lovey. We told you last year. I told you about 10 times last year, Haley. You worry for nothing. You'll be fine. You got good grades too. So, okay, let's go. So Tanya saw me. Thanks, Tanya. Everybody. So tell me, guys, because today is really weird. Yeah. Actually, it's been building up for the last 3 days for me. I have to turn Brianna up so I can hear her. 3 days for me, and it's been really weird, the energy, and it's been probably about 4 days that my energy's been really low, and I just thought it was me. And then when I went to radio today, Regina said that her energy was low. Bree said that her energy was low. So who else's energy is really low right now? And this is the same feeling that I had before COVID hit not last year, the year before. This is exactly the same feeling. So I feel like something big is going to happen. That's what I'm saying. Like the energy is really weird for me. So yeah. So tell us about your energy. Tell us about what suburb, state, and country you're from. And tell us what your New Year's resolution. So you've got some homework from us tonight. You've got some jobs to do. So get to it, people. So thank you for watching us from the Philippines. Thank you. We've also got here. Right. Let me just say hello to everybody before I go into any of the questions. So you can post as many times as you want. Yes, Alan, it's going to get better for you. It's not going to get better till after March, April for you. Okay, save your money as to, okay, because I can't speak as well. I meant to say too. So, hi Omni, thanks for joining us. Evening, lovely ladies. Thank you. Happy New Year, Gloria. Thank you. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope it's going to be from Indiana. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you. Julian J. That's right, Lenny. So watching from Western Sydney, I've been trying to catch you ladies for a while, but have been unwell. Do you see my eldest daughter having any more children? I feel like that she's going to have more children. I think there's going to be another 2. We must be psychic. I just got 2. And also your health. I feel like you're deficient in minerals too, Nicole. So get to it. Get some minerals into your loving. You got your vitamin D, your zinc, your magnesium, your vitamin C. Get them into you. Go and check up. Just like this time of year is the best time to go and do all your health checks. Okay, because it's the start of the year. You get it over and done with. If you can't do it now, do it every time. Everyone should do a full blood count, full blood test with everything. Reverse T3, reverse T3 for thyroid, T3, T4, and then TSH as well, which is normal, what they normally do. But lots of stuff, potassium, magnesium, everything. Go and get everything checked now, or your reminder is every year on your birthday. That's what I used to tell my PT clients. So you haven't joined a PT class at the moment, people, all right? Just saying. So Greg Mary, thanks for joining us. Yes, we're doing well. So Serena, Scotland, hi, thank you. So what else? So, yes, with Deidre King, we're fine. Hi, Dwayne, thanks for joining us. We've got Sydney. Oh, Sunshine Coast, Nancy Mills, thank you for joining us. So we've got Lauren Brown here. Yes, we'll come back to you. Just saying hello to everybody, guys. So keep posting your questions, all right? Tell us what suburb, state, and country or county you're from, and also tell us your New Year's resolution. If you've actually, had a, done a good deed for somebody as well, I want to know that. So I want to keep you accountable for that as well. So I'm bugger, aren't I? I don't know which screen's better. This one here, is that one there better?
Yeah, I don't feel it so close up on my face. I don't feel so.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just like there. So what do we go? What else? Check out the rule book, of course. So Katie Finlayson, thanks for joining us. Hello, ladies. I'm tuning in from Woombarra, New South Wales. Never heard of it. Thanks for joining us, though. That's cool. Lauren Jane says, I don't really do them. I'm sticking with changing, evolving my mindset, and that started year. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good way of putting it. I don't really do New Year's resolutions either. I don't even believe in saying, I'm going to do that and start on Mondays. You know how everyone does on Monday? I'll go, no, I can't do that because I know I won't stick to it. I just need to be consistent with whatever I'm going to do. That's all. A message from your trolls. So New Year's resolution is to publish my first children's book and get initiated. That's beautiful. Cut ties with all unhealthy relationships and flourish in business. Go for it. That's the best attitude ever. As soon as you cut ties with all negativity in your life, doesn't matter family or friends, whatever it is, bosses, work colleagues, I'm telling you, it will be empowering. It is so good for you. It's going to be, and I'm not just talking about you, Glenn, I'm talking about everybody. You need to cut out the crap. You need to get rid of the vampires. It's that simple. So, which I removed one today. Removed about 1,000 trolls today, but anyway. We've got Elvis, thanks for joining us. We've got Rebecca. Nikki Ann, New Year's resolution, always be a better version of me. That's a beautiful one. Love that one too. So his energy's been low as well and all over the place. So, wow. Everyone, mind, okay. Everyone. So it's not just us. Right, okay, because I thought I was having a real spiritual energy, low energy moment then. And that's like I said, this is how I felt. I don't know how you felt last time, Brie, but when before COVID hit, but I felt like crap. Like I just knew something big was going to happen. I couldn't put my finger on it. And sure as ever, we go into lockup, not lockdown, but lockup. So
I don't think anything big's going to happen. I just think that's being a big energy shift. Like for the new year, like who'll agree with me?
Locked up again.
For the new year, for the first, what's the date today? The 4th. So for the first, like the 1st of January to the 2nd, it was actually really good. It felt like it was a really positive start, and then it just went like that. So let me know, because that's how I felt.
Yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely agree. And look, there's these guys in here feeling the same, like Nancy Mills. I've been burnt energy, feel on edge. Have been feeling down. Everybody's the same. Mine is to unclutter the house. That's beautiful. Once you get rid of the stuff out of your house, that'll make you feel better as well. They say that a messy house is a messy mind. So once you clear out the clutter, it starts to your head can focus a lot better. That's my saying. Yeah, right. So what have we got here? Saying no. Okay, so what's this New Year's resolution is saying no and making myself happy. 1,000%. That's another beautiful one. That's what everyone doesn't do, Elva. What a lot of people don't do is validate for themselves. They don't actually pat themselves on the back and say, hey, you know what? I've done well for myself. Feeling down and stuck. Yeah, I know how you feel. So Nicole Reynolds says, I don't really have a resolution apart from rising my vibration. Definitely been low since New Year's Eve. Woke just to put it down to gathering energy for the new year. Fingers crossed. Yeah, well, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know what to pinpoint it to, but I just know this energy is really low. So Deirdre, she says, my energy was at an all-time low today. Yeah, me too. And it actually made me physically unhappy. Yeah. Well, if I didn't go to the radio station today, I would have been a sloth on the lounge all day. I'll tell you.
There's a comment at 10:14. Could you please delete that? That's just someone being inappropriate and rude.
Hang on. Already. Where are we? 10:14.
By Ruby Sanders.
Who?
Her name's Ruby Sanders.
Okay. God's sake. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so I've just got rid of that. Gosh, the other night, because I tell you what, it's not just us that get scammed by all the trolls and stuff. I swear to God, there's so many of them. It's unbelievable. It is so unbelievable.
It really
I've
is.
seen so many other psychics get smashed. We got smashed the other week, and it was just full on. So Angie, she's from Ireland. Thanks for joining us. Keeping it simple, right? Yes, exactly, Nicole. Hi, Angie, again. Yes, I do. We see children for you. I see another 2 for you as well. Yes, so Lenny Dory says big energy shifts happening in January, especially around the 16th when Mercury leaves Scorpio. Ooh. Yeah, right. You're welcome, Nicole. What do you mean by that, Alan? What do you mean will they be safe this year? What, from a jabbity jab, or what are you talking about? Because I don't get that one. That doesn't sound right. I think there's more information that needs to be there, and I don't want to. I don't like guessing this one here because I don't feel it's spiritual. This question, so please elaborate on that one for me, Alan, please. So we've got Nikki Ann. She says, "Good morning, ladies. I am hoping you are sensing some strong energy for me. My life has been up and down for years. I have a unique son with mental health as I myself. He's 12. So you feel anything of guidance of hopefully successful year. Over to you, Brie. We'll do this lady first.
Yeah, look, when it comes to life being up and down, it's crazy because it just means that, you know, the universe is just making you into a bit of a soldier. You know what I mean? So unique son, I know what you mean by that because my little boy is very unique as well. But the both of you have been put in each other's life for a specific reason, and that's to get each other to be a bit stronger and to help each other along the way, if that makes sense. You guys just need to be strong and realize that, you know, the universe wouldn't put these things in front of you unless, you know, it was for a good reason. They wouldn't be able to put anything in front of you if you weren't actually going to overcome that, if that makes any sense. So you definitely will have a successful year. You've just got to make sure that everything that you do, you stick to it, stick to plans, if that makes sense. So, you know, you just need to, whenever things get hard, put your head down and just move forward. That's what I reckon. What do you think, Liz?
Yeah, Nikki, what I get for you is like I've just written down that this is a special journey for you both. And I just know that as your son gets older, sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter if they're unique, special, or whatever the case may be with the child. If you play into, and I'm not an expert, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not anything like that. From experience, I just know that if you play into some of the negativity of a child, if they're misbehaving or if they're doing something wrong or if something's not right, then they will play in it because they actually sense that negativity. They actually feel that they actually use that negativity to move forward, if that makes sense. And as harsh as that sounds, it's like you need to find the spots where he's doing something really positive. So, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. When my daughter was really little, she went to a what's it called, infant education academy, right? And the president there, or the owner of the academy, she said, I said to her, "What do you do when a kid, you know, chucks a tantrum or they're naughty and stuff like that?" And she said, "Leslie," she said, "the best thing you can do is not pay attention." I said, "What do you mean? How can you not do that?" I said, "I was in Davy Jones the other day." And my daughter was only about 3 then. She said, I was in David Jones. I said, "How do I stop her from chucking a tantrum on the floor?" Because I tried to pick her up on the floor and she's doing like the washing machine on the floor, screaming her head off, you know. And she laughed at me and I said, "No, it wasn't funny. I was like really embarrassed." Anyway, I said, "I don't want to go to the shops again till she's like 16 or something, you know." And seriously. And she laughed again. And I said, "No, it's not funny." But she said to me, "All you have to do is just put your hand up to them and say, 'Stop.' See that sign over there where it says kitchen if you're in the shopping center, or where it says, you know, fresh food or something, or that see that big sign over there." She said, "Mummy's going to be over there. Tell her that Mummy's going to be over there. And when you finish doing whatever you're doing, chucking your tantrum or whatever you're doing, I'll be over there when you're finished." So we went to the shopping center about 3 weeks later, and the same thing happened. Same shopping center too, by the way. So everyone must have known me as the freak mother that was trying to stop a daughter from doing the washing machine, screaming on the floor. But anyway, I said to Olivia, I said, see that sign over there? I said, stop, like this. And she's just looking at me. She said, how come mum's not picking me up? How come mum's like not going shh like this? And I said, over there, I'll be over there when you're finished. Okay, see ya, like this. And I just left her on the floor there, and I kept an eye on her around the corner. And she stopped screaming like within 20 seconds, and then got up and started running, looking for me, screaming to find me. So it was quite funny, even though I could see where she was. But yeah, and that was probably the best thing I ever got, advice I ever got from that lady, from that president. So it's like you've got, and she said, oh, that's, sorry, another thing she said too, she said, when you talk to kids, you've always got to not always do the verbal speaking when you want to be positive. She said, you always got to give a thumbs up or give them a wink as well. So that's what I used to do with her as well. And she said, you've got to break their state, like you've got to break their thought patterns. So when she got older, if she was upset or something upset her at school, and I wanted to make her happy, because I hate seeing her upset, I hate seeing her cry. And she said, what you can do is grab your socks and have a sock fight. And so we used to peg socks at each other. We used to like have the funniest time. So that's what I used to do. And I've given that to some of my PT clients as well. And sure as ever, it's changed their life. Who would think that a sock fight could actually change your life, you know? So try that one as well, Nikki. I'm not an expert, but, you know, but it just brings up, it just lifts things up, and then they forget about that pouting, they forget about that, you know, negative state, that sadness they're in if they're sad, and you know, and they change it and they go, oh, this is really cool. Now I can actually have a sock fight, mum. So now we still to this day have wrestles. We have Nerf guns downstairs so that we can shoot each other with the Nerf guns. So yeah, I've got to watch my back when I go downstairs, because otherwise if I go to the bathroom, the door will be pushed open really quick. And I'll think it's the dog, but it's actually a Nerf gun coming in to shoot me while I'm on the toilet. So it's quite funny. But anyway, we'll keep going. So that's just the craziness in my house. But I just, yeah, I think it's really important to, you know, pay attention to the good stuff. Don't just always look at the bad stuff. I know it's hard, and I know you're not always doing that, Nikki, but it's better to be like on the higher end of a positive environment than it is to be on the lower end, if that makes sense. And I also found with my daughter too that if she was fed all the time without her having to get upset to get fed when she was a baby, I always found that she was a good baby. Everyone used to say to me, oh, she's such a good baby. And I go, yeah, because I feed her. I keep it topped up. It's like topping up the car with fuel. Just keep it topped up. So
just gets hangry when she's not fed.
Yeah, she's hangry, my daughter. Always. Yeah, she's hangry. Like she gets hangry all the time. So
yeah, I'm like
me. You're like that? I'm like that as well.
I'm like that too. Whenever I get hungry, I'm just like, I get really like, oh, what's the word? Like irritable, savage. If that makes sense.
Yeah, savage. You can't help it. It's like, it's like a pit. It's like a chihuahua in a you know, a Doberman's outfit. You know, like it's just so savage. But we've got Katie here. She says, Happy New Year, ladies. I have listened to you in my car, but I am grounded now in Woombarra. Will you see me writing my novel this year? Yes, as soon as you start it, girl. Get to it. Gee whiz, what are you waiting for? I can see you doing it. It's like you get to September and you probably are about 20 chapters in. You just got to start. Once you start, you won't be able to stop. So over to you, Brie.
Yeah, definitely. You've just got to get started. You've actually just got to get your foot into, you know, one foot in front of the other and get your head into it. And once you start and you've been doing it for 10 days consecutively, you'll find that it actually becomes a habit, and you'll have it done within maybe 2 or 3 months, I reckon. Yeah. It just depends on how much time you actually spend on it. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks, Katie. Stephanie, we can't answer really any, what's it called, like medical questions. I do feel like you're going to be okay, but if they can't find anything wrong with you, is it just stress, or is it worry with you, do you think? Because I feel the same. Like I feel like that you've just got a lot of stress and a lot of worry, and that's sometimes what happens. When I did my massage therapist course 2 years ago, and what we learned in the course was that people hold their tension in their top part of their shoulders and their neck when they're emotional, or their butts. That's why people get a lot of lower back pain as well, and a lot of headaches. So something's not right there. So some people feel nauseous with, you know, when they're actually worried about something as well. So you feel sick all the time, and then there's no explanation. So over to you, Brie.
I find that I hold a lot of my stress in my shoulders and a lot of my emotions in my shoulders. So whenever I'm tight and tense, it's like, ugh, I'm always feeling like that. So that's definitely the way to go. You've actually just got to, you know what? If you've actually got any advice on how to stop doing that, let me know, because that would be like, I've got knots in my shoulders as well. And I just think it's got to be a matter of just breathing in and breathing out and stop. Whenever you notice your shoulders getting tense, just let it out and just kind of relax. Take 3 deep breaths in and breathe.
Well,
You're going to be okay. You've just got to keep your. Sorry?
Everyone talks about massage. Massage is amazing for it.
Yeah.
Like I can do massage, but it's pretty hard to massage with you all the way up in the middle of nowhere there.
You love your road trips, so you can just go for a drive.
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, I do massage as well, guys. So if you need a massage, let me know. But it's really good to actually just do stretches for your neck as well. So anyway, it doesn't matter which way. You can just do lots of stretches for your neck. There's so many ways that you can actually like fix the problem. And even just posture as well, Stephanie. So and I don't feel like that. It's just posture. Have you heard of if your whole body's in pain? I had a client that had fibromyalgia as well. So look into stuff like that. I'm sure the doctors have ruled it out, but I just got that word just then. Your question just reminded me of one of my clients. So just have a look at that fibromyalgia. That's a condition with similar to what you're talking about. One of my actual work colleagues had it as well. She was in pain all over. They couldn't work out what was wrong with her either until she went to different specialists. So I'll leave it there. So we've got Serena Higgins. She said this year's is feeling connected to my inner self to be able to get into a place my third eye opens. That experience was like a drug and can't seem to do it on my own. It was a Reiki meditation at a retreat that got me into that place. I'd love to be able to do it on my own. It was an amazing experience. That's awesome. Well done. Beautiful. So Vicky,
Really
thanks for joining us from Newcastle, and Katie, she's from Woombarra. Right, got that right now. So what do we got here? Glenn, he says, ladies, will I overcome the legal? Everything that we can't answer tonight, everyone's putting up. Can't answer legal because we're not lawyers, and we can't answer medical because we're not doctors. Well, I'm qualified at teaching stuff, and I have a trainer assessor as well background, so I can teach it, but I'm not allowed to give too much guidance. I mean, we can't do that. So what's the question here? Ladies, will I overcome the legal issues I'm going through? Is my fiance having a boy or a girl? Final question. Is this relationship going to work or not? Oh my God. You're in a bad spot there, Glenn. Wasn't he the one that we said last year that we picked up that he had the girlfriend, you picked up, Brie, that the girlfriend was going to be pregnant?
Yeah.
And then what did we say? We said the relationship with the other one was over or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Can't quite remember, but I feel like it's a girl, Glenn. I feel like it could be a girl, but let me know. Either way, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I see a little boy, and I see dark brown hair, dark brown eyes with this little boy. Is the fiance got dark brown hair? And is she getting pain under the left rib as well, Glenn? Because I just had a big sharp pain, like a bit of pain in there. And does it take a breath away? Because I feel like my breath's been taken away. Okay, so Carly Williams, we've got Happy New Year, please. Me, please, lovely ladies. What did you want, Carly? You want a general? Pick me. So we'll do a general there, Brie.
Carly, I feel like you're going to get a new car soon. I don't know why, but I just do. I feel like it's going to be a new car on finance. And I feel like it's going to be quite a good car. It's going to be something quite new and something that you probably weren't expecting to get. It'll probably be, I think, something that maybe not really something that you go for in a car, but definitely getting used to it, if that makes sense. I do see a new job and a new house for you as well. And when I say a new job, I mean a new career altogether. So let me know and validate that, please, if you don't mind. But yeah, definitely a new career. And I don't know why, but I see you possibly in the medical field or somewhere in the hospital. But yeah, let me know. Please validate.
Yeah,
Let's
Carly, Carly, what I get for you is number 12. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's angel numbers for that. So especially the number 3, they're saying to me March and also 17. So what's 17 to you, Carly? So 1 and 7 is 8 as well. So you got August there. So around the 17th of August. And also, I feel a bit sick in the stomach with you as well. And I also got fatigued. And there's someone around you, if it's not you, that someone around you is pregnant. Okay, because I feel sick. And I've also got a bit of sore eyes around you as well there, Carly. So I feel like that your eyes are actually like they're stinging, but not stinging, if that makes sense. And I'll leave it there, but I'd like to know who's pregnant. So, and I feel like that it's going to be, it's like it's going to be born August. I just got so August baby,
how
August
cute.
September, end of August September. That's what I get.
My
So
little
yeah,
boy's an August baby.
pardon.
My little boy's an August baby too, so spot on.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I must be reading you. You're not pregnant, are you?
God, no. No, I'm not. Definitely not.
What have we got here? Alan, he says, New South Wales, get fit and healthy, return to sports and work. Yeah, go for it. That's awesome. You know, any sport, any type of movement, the body was born to move. You've got arms and legs to move. So you need to get out there and get going. So, which reminds me too, like as much as we've been feeling low, I haven't moved as much the last couple of days. So that's probably why for me as well. So we've got Jacqueline, she says, hello, angels. Thanks for joining us. So Rebecca Rush says, I have lost 2 co-workers, a cousin, and 2 fur babies in the 2 weeks. Wow, geez. I think that's the 3. And do you also get like in your ear, Rebecca, do you get like sound problems in your ear? Because I just had my ear turn off and turn back on, my left ear. Do you get that as well? It's got to get better. It can't get any worse there, Rebecca. Okay, it's got to get better. There's no doubt about it. And don't think that it's going to get worse either. Turn it into a positive for yourself. Over to you, Bree.
Yeah, things are going to get better. Things are just going to put it this way. Every time you go through something that you feel that you're struggling to get through, you're going to be able to help someone else go through it as well. So, don't beat yourself up too much about things not going your way, or if things have been going a bit like a roller coaster, because that's normal. It is completely normal. Things are going to get better. It's only the start of 2022. You just got to stay positive.
Yeah, right. So we've got Alison Snudden. She says, hi, I'm from Junie in New South Wales. I don't have a New Year's resolution. Not many people do, Lovey. So, and Hayley Townsend, she says, my New Year's resolution is to go with the flow and stop trying to control things. Fair enough. So we've got Carly, we've done you. So Swansea in Wales, United Kingdom. That's awesome. What's this one here? I'd love to be an actual troll. No, you don't. You're not a troll. Your energy is low too. Everybody's energy is low. That's bizarre, isn't it? Look at that. That's really bizarre. Really bizarre.
Have a validation.
Oh, beautiful.
It's from Carly Williams. It says, thank you. I'm looking to move and didn't know whether I should. I would like to work in hospital or a doctor's surgery as a receptionist or admin. Oh, wow. My eyes have been stronging, probably due to many tears lately. I already have a car and finance.
Oh, that's probably why my eyes are sore then.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Mine have been really watery since we started.
Yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it? How it works. And I feel fine now. So until it's actually been discovered or said, that's what happens with spirit. So if you're an upcoming psychic medium and you're talking to spirit, yeah, for me, I'll talk for me because Breeze might be a bit different. But if I get like the sore eyes or the pains or whatever, I have to say it so I can get rid of it, because otherwise it won't go away. It just sits there annoying me, painfully annoying me. So what do you get, Bree?
Yeah, I feel this. I don't know. Like with mine, it'll happen for a little while, but it won't be consistent until but it'll definitely kind of be mentioned from spirit that would be for a reading. So I had this episode last week or it was actually probably about a month ago now. I couldn't take in a deep breath. Like I could not catch my breath no matter how much I tried. And I felt like my oxygen levels were just dropping at that time. And it was quite scary. And like I went and laid down, I put the fan on, and I was having a bit of a moment. And I came out and sat in front of a fan. My partner's like, are you all right? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I just heard from spirit that was from someone that you're going to be reading for soon. Anyway, sure as ever, my friend comes over that night, and that was actually how one of her I think her pop passed away. So that was pretty, but it didn't stay for the entire time. It only stayed for probably a short period.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did he have some issue with his stomach?
I think so. I can't really remember. It was a bit of a while ago.
When you said that, I felt really sick in the stomach.
Because I couldn't, it's like not being able to catch your breath. It's like it's just, and then it just feels like your oxygen levels are dropping. It's quite scary.
Yeah. So Serena Higgins says, I got the tree down and decorations all last night to try and clear my mind. I definitely need to declutter. It would help. Yeah, 100%, Lovey. It will. It's actually, it'll actually feel so much better. What's that mean, Nikki? I don't understand that one. What's that mean?
Oh, that was just from the comment that other nasty girl made before. I think I know who that was too, because I've been having a few problems with
we get trolled.
Someone.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Felicity, she was flat as well. Wow.
It's funny. So is my tire. Sorry.
So Tanya says, would love a little message for what's ahead in 2022. If you have time, thanks in advance. Yes, over to you, Bree.
I feel like you need to be careful with who your friends are, because a lot of time people aren't as caring for you as what they might seem. So just beware of who you have around you and who you let into your little bubble, if that makes sense. You've just got to look after yourself a little bit more, because I feel that you're too kind, and I feel that a lot of people don't care for really anyone else but themselves. So be careful with that. I feel like you're going to have a few car problems as well. So just keep an eye on that and get your car serviced regularly. That's about it for me, though. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Where are we up to? So Tanya, what I get for you, I get end of March. There's going to be some surprises around and opportunities around the end of March. And I also feel like too that April, so around 22nd, 23rd April, 24th of April, there's going to be significant changes around there. It looks like you have to not move, but have to move some stuff out of a room, or you already have it, or you've already done it now, like move some stuff out of a room, because I can see furniture going out of a room. I can see suitcases going out of a room. But the house is still there and you can still visit the house, if that makes sense. It's like you want to rent it out, or you're going to renovate some section of the property, okay? Or something's not right with that room. And there's one room, I feel like there's one room that has really bad energy in it. And I feel like that you also have been not feeling 100% yourself, and that it's like you've got a lot of saliva in your mouth when before you don't want to throw up, really. So that's what I feel. I feel like that for you as well. That's right now. Going forward as well, I get the number 13 around you, and so 1 and 3 is 4. So around April, like I said, around the April month, so March, April, it's going to be better times for you. And there's also, you're expecting mail in the mailbox, which is general, of course you are, but this is going to be a significant thing. It's an A4 size and looks like a contract to me. So so just be careful with contracts and stuff like that, because the clauses that I see with contracts, when I ever see a contract, I know there's could be some issues with the clauses. So make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's with that. June, July is going to be a bit difficult money-wise as well. So just pace yourself with your money now, and you'll get through June and July then, okay? And I'll leave it there. But I think you won't be able to wait till Christmas time this year, to be honest. So Nicole says the only bonus is that the kids were all drained today too. So TV and snack day for them. That's awesome. Alan says enjoying fire pit with a beer to relax with the new moon. That sounds so good. Wish I could do that. So
sounds nice.
It says my second eldest was assaulted 2 years ago and don't feel he's safe. Oh, okay. Or his 2 younger brothers, right? Okay. Oh, geez. Well, that makes more sense now, because I wasn't sure what you were trying to say before. But I feel like that you need to just watch over your back there, Ellen, okay, for the kids, because I just don't feel like even if the police were involved, I don't feel like that they're doing their job either. That's what I get, okay? I feel like it's like, okay, don't worry about it. It's just a little bit of bullying. That's what I get. But it's actually a bit more serious than that. So, yeah, I do feel like they're going to be okay, because you're onto it, okay? Before you weren't onto it. So now you're onto it now, and there's nothing stopping, your children from, fighting their way back out. It's what they say. It's an eye for the cops say it's an eye for an eye, really.
Mm.
So, and I'll leave it there over to you, Bree.
Yeah. Look, was that the person that we were reading? Because I feel like you were just kind of
this one here. Because he said before, will his children be safe earlier? And I said to him, what does he mean by safe? Is he talking about like?
I feel I feel like it's got something to do with being in the wrong crowd.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's got something to do with being in the wrong crowd and actually having like the wrong people around them, and that was kind of where that came from, I feel.
So if nothing's happened in 2 years there, Alan, you've got to wish yourself lucky there, buddy, because it's I feel like it's a bit safe here now. So we've got Tracy. She says she's feeling exhausted as well. Doing as you say, get rid of all the negative people out of my life and moving forward to new beginnings. 100%. It's just so empowering, and it's not like you want to wish anything bad to anybody or anything like that. You want to send them love and light. Just send them off. Get rid of them. If they're chewing up your mind, if they're chewing up your heart, if they're chewing up your soul, So you don't need to have all this negative baggage hanging off you, people. There's no need for it. Why did you want to have that? If you want to have it, have it. But if you don't, get rid of it. It's like having bad rubbish in the house, So thank you, Nicole. Okay. Yep. So any guidance for this year? So Gloria says, any guidance for this year, Brie?
Stick to yourself and allow any opportunities that come your way to just flourish, because I feel that you've got a lot of opportunities to get out of a situation that you might not be exactly comfortable in, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's got something to do with finances or moving career, if that makes sense. I think that you're kind of in the midst of jobs, and I feel that you're going to go from one thing to a complete different other thing. I think that things are going to completely change for you, which is going to be really, really good. So just kind of keep your head down, work as hard as you can, and keep your feet planted on the ground. Stay as grounded as you can too. And I know you will. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, I just wrote down a grandpa, and I also have like handkerchief or something like that. He used to use his handkerchiefs to give to you when you cried and stuff like that. That's what I get for you. And I know you want this year, but that's what I'm getting for you. I feel like this man was like quite popular around the house, So, and I also for you, I don't know why, Gloria, I've got to say it, otherwise the pain won't stop, is that I get my left ankle sore around you. So what's with the left ankle? And also just going forward, I feel like that the coming months, so August, September, that's a long way off, but it's going to come around so quick. I feel like that's the time that you're going to flourish, okay? So flourishing time is around then, and it's going to be a lot more refreshing for you with everything that you do, because you've got your heart on your sleeve and you're an empath as well. And they're showing me that you're like me, that you like what we do here, and that you actually have the spiritual side to it, okay? So I also want to say too that the number 12 resonates with me, with you, and that's 3 again. So you've got your 1, 2, and 3 number. So guys, look up on our page. We've got the 1, 2, 3 angel numbers. I keep getting this for people, and Spirit I have to keep delivering that message. And also, what's with the itchy skin? Because I just want to scratch my face. So is it itchy skin, or some child that's got eczema on their face, or someone around you that's got eczema, hands itchy as well? Like the crevices are all itchy for me. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. What else have we got here? Yes, Nikki, those little techniques for kids are really good. And that like I said, that president of that academy for my daughter when she was little, she was amazing. So she used to do so many good things for those kids. She was so good. They even graduated out of preschool. It was so cute. So what else we got here? So Jazz, she says, that's great. My daughter is only little, but I'm trying to teach her not to scratch. Yeah. It's all about positive stuff, like get socks out, do something, put just give them a heads up, give them a wink, just poke your head around. Like I used to poke my head around the corner and just like go, hey, boo, and then sometimes my daughter used to scream out to me and say, she used to scream at the top of her voice from her bedroom, "Mom!" And I come running in, what? She scream it out to me. She goes, "I love you." I go, "Oh, all right, frightened the life out of me. I thought there was a spider on the wall or something again because she's terrified of spiders." So, do stuff like that. Just go, make it funny. And I used to say to her to get her back, I used to call her and say, "Oh, no, it doesn't matter." And she used to come out of her bedroom and and then I'd call her back again just as she got through the door and I go, "Come back here again." And I go, "Oh, it doesn't matter." And she goes, "What are you doing?" Just to pull her back and forth. It was quite funny. Mucking around. So I think we just did we just do Tracy? Any exciting stuff? I feel like March, April is going to be Tracy for you. Tracy, March, April. And I feel like there's going to be a relationship or built up a relationship with somebody after the February mark. Oh, and I also get pain in my back, right between on my right side of my shoulder blade. And wow, that was like someone just stabbed me in the back. Did you get stabbed in the back, or is that a pain in the back? Or have you got something wrong with your gallbladder? What's going on? Because if you have pain on that side, like I did when I had my gallbladder out, that's where I got the pain. So that's what it felt like to me just then. So if you've got issues with pain in your back, then please go get checked, okay? Over you, Brie.
Look, I feel that you're going to move, and this is going to be a house that you could potentially be getting built, or you might want to actually get it built. But I'm seeing you just buying a block of land, which tells me that you're going to actually build a house. I feel that you're definitely also going to have like a granny flat at the back, or you're going to have something at the back to kind of help bring in some what's the word I'm looking for, Leslie? Income. That's the word.
Okay, income.
Some income. That's the one.
I wasn't even listening to you. Sorry.
Yeah, so I definitely feel that that's going to be good for you. A lot of exciting stuff happening for you. And I do see you going on a holiday, and I feel like it's going to be around March, April. Yeah, I'm just going to use the ladies' room. I'll back in a sec.
So we've got Greg here. He says, "I gave into darkness a little bit today and ended up finding my ex's profile. I'm not sure why I did it, but I'm not really proud of myself. I've made a lot of progress in moving on, but for some reason today it just felt like square one. At least the energy shift provides a possible explanation as to why though." Exactly, You're welcome there, Katie. What do we got here? Thank you so much, I think. Okay, fair enough. What else we got here? I want to try. Yes, do that. I've done acupuncture. I'm qualified at doing dry needling as well. So I've got a lot of qualifications because I love study. So everything I love, I study, I get qualified in. So I can't spell it still either. I did that years ago and I still can't spell it. So don't worry, Haley. It's all right. You'll pass.
Isn't it like ACCUPUN?
Yeah, SACC, yeah. Acupuncture, yeah. So acupuncture is a bit different because it does all the meridian lines, and then you've got dry needling, which does muscles and like stiffness and stuff like that, tight muscles.
I heard of somebody taking that because their dog was really, really old, and they actually took their dog to the vet to get acupuncture, and their dog was like a puppy all over again. So yeah.
100%. It's really good for them, like even massage. I massage my dog. Massage his back legs and make sure when I'm sitting on the lounge, I just sit there and just rub his back legs. The dog's like in heaven, permanently in heaven. So he's really cute. But today we had to hand back Leo, his buddy, to the owners, my friend. So I took both of them down to their place and dropped him off. And Leo was like really well behaved when he got back to his parents. It was really cute. So he wasn't jumping up and down. He just sat there and looked at him as if to say, "Okay, I want to stay home, but I want to go back with Leslie because it was fun." So it was really cute. So we were in a car accident. So Shirley says, "We were in a car accident. Our vehicle was totaled. I'm wondering if the what? There's no more to it." Shirley, if you can put the rest of that question up, that would be great. So Stephanie says, "Thank you, girls. It's been a rough something my stomach. I've suffered for years, okay, but this time is worse and they can't seem to figure it out as to why. I definitely look into it." I actually feel like this is just worry, my dear. I don't know, but if they can't find nothing wrong with you, I've seen this before with my clients. So they worry and worry and worry for nothing that hasn't happened yet, and they don't realize that they're actually making themselves sick because it's like this negativity atmosphere that your body has to live in. You can imagine it's like living in acid, So it doesn't feel right. The body can't function properly on negative energy. So Nicole, she says, I'd be extremely grateful for any insight at all regarding the year ahead. We did her, did we? Gosh,
Yes.
I can't remember. We did her. Okay, Katie says, thank you. I just need to start writing, aiming for September. Exactly. Just start writing now. Yeah, get onto it. And whatever, the best way to do it too, Katie, is on your phone. If you've got an iPhone, go to your notes. And if I can find it, I can show you. But in your phone, if you go to your notes and you go new note, you can go down blah, 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 blah. So see on the bottom there how it's got the microphone in the notes. You've got the notes, right? You've got the microphone. All she has to do for her book to write it really quick is to start talking with the microphone and then just go and edit it later. That's all you got to do, Katie. That's the quickest way to write a book. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Little word of advice: make sure you edit and you check it first because
I was just going to say that she has to. That's why I said she's going to read it first and then check it before she goes to publish. That's for sure. Jesus Christ, imagine that. Geez.
Make sure to take your phone case off too because it makes it a whole lot clearer. Like I'll be trying to say something into the phone and then like Leslie can even back this up. Like I'll say something into the phone, it'll say something so random, but then like it'll be like, oh, I didn't even mean to say that. I didn't even mean to say that. What I meant was it'll turn it into something else.
That's awesome. Thanks, Julie, for your wishes. So, guys, if you've just joined us, we're Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We are on 3, not 1, but 3 radio stations now. So we're on SWA 99.9 FM on a Wednesday night. That's at 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. That's tomorrow night. And then we're also going to be live on a Sunday night at Pulse FM. And then that's from 10 o'clock till midnight, but we might be starting at 9. I want to start at 9 because it's going to be too late to get home. So 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And then also on Monday nights, we're going to get 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock for a live 90.5 FM as well. So then the Tuesday night, we'll just do that as a bonus for you guys, I guess. 4 nights a week. Gosh, you can't complain with that. So what have we got here? We've got Lenny Doe. I get a lot of emotional tension around my shoulders and chest. Exactly. Picking some music to listen to either pick me up or release the tears also works wonders. Yeah, you know what? When I'm feeling that bad, I just get the music downstairs and just pump it up. And I swear to God, it changes your whole emotions. It changes everything about how you feel. Just get loud music. Get that vibration into your body. It's not going to be easy, Katie, but it's going to take off later. Okay. So someone will find that book later and it'll be, a couple of years down the track. Depends on what you're writing about as well, So yeah, wow. Okay. What do we got here? There's that validation. Thank you, Julie. All right. What else we got? I've got Glenn. He says, thank you both so much. You are definitely awesome and spot on. Guess I better get to work. Well, yes, you better get to work. You actually asked us last time if you're going to last with this new lady because you didn't want to sabotage it. I remember now. And you've got to stop thinking like that, Glenn, so that you don't sabotage it. Because if you're thinking it, you're going to. Okay? That's just that simple. So, and Haley, we've already told you that too, lovey. Got Vicky, she says, can you see anything new happening for me this year? Ooh, new. Gosh, I get like 26 and 27 around you. So 2 and 6 is 8, 2 and 7 is 9. So around August, September, things are going to change for you there, Vicky. And I feel like it's going to be a lot better than what it has been. Finances, more money. And you're feeling sick in the stomach as well because I just get that just underneath my rib cage here as well for you. I just feel like that you can actually start looking after your health a bit more so that you don't start suffering in the future. Okay. So I'm not saying you're going to, I'm just saying everyone's got to start preventing now. Prevention is the only cure. So over to you, Bree.
Yeah, look, I feel that you need to just be positive, because I think if you're positive, you're going to have a really, really, really positive year. I think that you need to not let things get to the top of you, especially when it comes to anxiety, Vicky, because I feel that a lot of the time you have a lot of anxiety, and I feel like, you feel guilty a lot of the time for sleeping in or staying in bed, or things like that. Get up and go for a walk and give yourself a reason to go back to bed. That's kind of what I do, if that makes sense. So when it comes to excitement, I feel that you do have a couple of new friends coming into your life, but you need to just be careful on who you're telling your things to, because I feel like only two of them are going to be loyal to you, if that makes sense. One of them is not going to be any good. So keep that in mind, bear that in mind, but just stay positive, because it's going to be a good year for you. I'll leave it there.
So I just want to go to this lady here, Shirley. She says, Happy New Year, feeling stressed from dealing with insurance company due with a car accident that was not our fault. Our vehicle is total loss. Any insight on a positive outcome? Yes, if you're insured, they have to, and it wasn't your fault. They must. That's what your insurance pays for, Shirley. It actually pays for the company to actually defend you on your behalf without you doing anything. That's what it virtually pays for. So they should be looking into that, and they're not doing their job properly. So that needs to be escalated. I feel like that just needs to be escalated already, because if you're already feeling stressed and you've got no car and you've got to get to work, and like, how's that going to work? So I feel for you, because they should be looking after you. So get onto them. I would be getting onto them and just escalating it real quickly so it doesn't fall out of place. Okay. So over to you, Bree.
Yeah, I feel that you are going to have a good outcome, but you just need to go higher and higher and higher. Anytime someone isn't giving you the result that you're after, especially if you're paying comprehensive car insurance, for example, and you're not in, like, if you have an accident and it's not your fault, obviously, as what Leslie just said, they have to kind of, defend you, if that makes sense. They're going to have to give you whatever the policy says. So if that doesn't work,
It doesn't matter. They
have
can't just say it. They just have to do it.
they have to. And if that doesn't work, you go higher, you go higher, you go higher. And if you just keep going until you can get to the highest person possible, and you'll get the result. I promise you. People just like to be lazy and not do the job properly. I'll leave it there.
Exactly. Yeah, it definitely it's going to be a positive outcome, but it's going to take a little while. And if you just sit there feeling stressed about it, it's going to ride it out. So don't let it ride out. Just tell them you need to get to work. You need to do things. You need to get your life back on track. It's not your fault that someone hit you and your car's ridden off. They need to sort it out. Chop chop, get to it. That's what I say. So yes, Glenn, you can join us for workshops, or you can do mentoring with either one of us. So contact the page, please. What else have we got here? We've got a validation there, Brie, have we? You're on mute, doll.
Sorry, I just had to get the other validation from the other page. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab the rest of it.
Okay. So we've got here also. What have we got here? Let me go forward. So if you just joined us, we're Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Join us on our main page, because we can't see everything on the normal page, okay? Because, group pages. What am I talking about? Normal page. So yeah, join us on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Alan just said the police haven't done their job. Yeah, that's what I said. Neither have DCJ last 6 years. Eldest and his mother had something to do with it. That's not nice. Not nice at all. So what else have we got here? There you go. That's a broken ankle, because my left ankle was killing me. There we go. I found it.
All right. So I'm just going to give you, because she with the validation I'm looking for.
That's this one here.
Yeah, but she didn't obviously finish the validation off.
Yeah, it's here. It says, I got it here. It says underneath it. So when you get to which I am going to every other couple of days. I've got it here if you need it.
Okay, yep. That'd be great.
I'll put it on the screen. 1 sec.
All right.
So that's the first bit. And then when you get to the end, I'll put the rest of it up.
So it says validation. Thank you. Brie, my car needs a new warrant fitness of registration, 2 new tires, and need to renew my driver's license all in January. I need to check the oil and water as well, going back and forth to the hospital. Which?
There you go.
am going to every other couple of days. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So I've got one here from Tanya, and it says here, validation. Thank you, Brie. Oh, yeah, I've just read that one. So here's another one. It says, thank you, Leslie. I felt like I've been needing to start looking for somewhere new to live really soon, as my landlord sold my house to his son in February last year, and I'm worried about moving as I'm not in a position to financially too. I'm not sure about March or April yet, but I'll let you know. Brie, I'm concerned about what you said about be careful about people around me. I've just gone into a joint business with the breeding of dogs. Please tell me that I'm not going to lose my life savings. You're not going to lose your life savings. It's more deceit and people being like, dodgy, if that makes sense. Not your life savings.
You need to protect yourself around that business there too, lovey, okay? So that's really important. What you said about careful with people around me. I've just gone into a joint business with breeding of dogs. Oh. I don't know how you didn't do it by yourself. I feel like you could have done it by yourself there, Tanya, too. Just so you know.
We've got some scammers again.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, where?
Fake believers beware. Fake addicts rinse, repeat, beg. Private message beware. They use and abuse under the radar. Just stupid stuff.
Oh God, he's like seriously. These trolls are really bad lately, aren't they? I have blocked so many pages. It's not funny.
It's ridiculous. Like I don't know what's.
I honestly can't tell you how many countries that I've blocked to get this up. Honestly, so they're tagging everything because they're just crazy. So the last time I tried, this is last year, I tried to block somebody. You remember when I blocked the wrong person?
Yeah.
So Wendy Harvey, she says some insurance companies will pass you off to India constantly. Be strong. Yes, that's true. They will do that. That's why she needs to escalate it now.
You've got one more that you need to block, and that's it. 1101 and 1101. So there's Azar. Oh, you've blocked that one, yeah.
Hang on. Oh my God. I just can't get past all these trolls lately. It's killing me. It's just unbelievable. Like, why do they do this? Why don't you just go and get a life, people? Honestly, let me just block some of these more. Just spoils the whole show. And then they want to rip people off with money. So anyway, we'll get there. I'm doing my
It
best.
does my head in how people personally attack us when we haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, I know. It's just because they're jealous.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I know who it is too. I know who some of them are. I can tell. But anyway, we'll keep going. All right, where was I up to? So I think Tanya, she just put something here. She said, I can breed myself, but I'm not good, not in a financial state at the moment, but I'm hoping this venture will help me financially to go out on my own. Yes. So, Tanya, what I really strongly feel for you too is once you've done your first batch of animals, okay, then I feel like that you need to set up another separate thing, another separate entity for you so that you can give the other partner the option of pulling out or you buying the business out as well, okay? So think of it like that because I really strongly feel like you need to do this by yourself because it could get hairy later on. Get it? Hairy animals, get it? Corny. No, I just mean that it will get a bit weird later, okay? So post as many like questions as you want, guys. So, and also tell us what your New Year's resolution is going to be and what suburb, state, and country you're from as well, please, so we can see where we hit. Yeah, I just blocked them there, Lenny.
It's ridiculous.
Yep. Blah blah blah. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Tracy? God, Jesus Christ. Another one. Okay. When they do this, it's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just get rid of that. Yep, that's done. Oh my God, so many. They're all like alabahalas. I don't know, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Okay. So what do we got? So Chrissy, she says, "Hi girls, what will this year bring for me, please? I've had a few deaths in the family last year." Oh, Christy. Over to you, Brie.
The only thing I can say is it's only going to make you stronger. It's only going to make you a stronger person when it comes to how to deal with things and how to deal. When it comes to death, we don't actually we don't ever get like. Oh, it's hard to explain. It's we only adapt to not having that person around. That's all we do. We only it never gets easier. It does get easier only because we learn to live without them. But it's only goodbye for now, or see you later, or something like that. It's not actually fully permanent. You'll notice when people die, and especially if you've just had a few deaths around you at the moment, that a lot of the time they're going to show you that they're around by odd things happening. Does that make sense? You'll feel a lot more things happening. You'll hear a lot more things happening, and that's like footsteps around. I hear footsteps in my house all the time. So when it comes to that, it's something that you'll get used to. And if you feel that you are a medium, or if there's any mediumistic abilities in there, you'll start hearing things in your mind as well. So yeah, I'll leave it there and pass you over to Liz.
So Christy, what I get for you, lovey, is I get the number 13, and I also see 14 for you. And I also feel like there's a house that's looks like it's in the country, and it's about 3 bedrooms in the home. And I also see for you that like a long driveway, a long walk to get to the letterbox from the front of the house. Okay, so I feel like this might have been an old home where either your grandparents or your parents have lived, or you grew up as a little girl. But there's a lot of memories there, and I feel like that place was like a bit sacred for you. Okay. Also going forward, I just feel like there's issues with a white 4-door car. So the car to me is it looks like it's got 3 baldy tires, put it that way. So the car needs to be serviced, the car needs to be fixed. I really need that to be done in the next 2 to 4. I always give everybody 2 to 4 weeks from this point. Okay, so that's really, really important. I also feel like for you that just coming into like February, March, there's a few issues around like just I don't know. I just see if you're not limping now, I feel like you're going to be limping then. It's like you sprained your ankle or something like that. That's what I see. So either a sprained ankle or something not right with your walking. So I just feel like there's going to be a little bit harder for you to walk around there, or you need surgery or something. That's what I'm getting. So if it's not you, it's somebody around this area here, because it's really quite strong. I just feel like my legs are aching. It's like you need to have something done with your legs because your legs are aching. So,
Oh, you've got another one to block, Les. It's at 11:08.
oh, for God's sake.
How is this happening?
So let's have a look at this. Lately, I've been seeing the numbers 3, 2, just wondering what they mean pretty much. You can do that one while I'm blocking.
Okay, so basically with repeating numbers, it's not really just the single numbers, it's more the repeating numbers and the sequential numbers. So it'll be more like, 111, 222, 333, and so on and so forth. Or you could even get 22, 22, 33, 33, which is the actual mirror numbers. You can even get them up to 6 numbers. I've seen 111111, which was actually 6 ones. That was a lot of ones, believe me. So nothing in particular would be 3 and 2, but then again, if you add those 2 together, it could be 5. It doesn't really signify anything unless you could look at it on Google, but it doesn't really signify anything unless it's double or repeating numbers.
So what numbers was it? 333 and 222?
No, just 3 and 2. Just the 3 and the 2.
Well, I've only got my little cheat sheet here, but 333 is the equilibrium. Mind, body, and spirit focus on all three aspects. Don't neglect one for the other when you see this number. Then 222 is the right one. Right place, right time. Trust in what you want. Don't think of things you don't want when you see this number. That's pretty cool. So what time was that thing? Did you say, Bree?
That was at, I think you may have
11
already removed it. It was like at 11. Yeah, it just said fake scammers beware. I believe it's beware or something. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you blocked them and deleted it.
Yes. Yes, Omni. I think it was you. That's right. I went to get rid of a troll last year, and the screen moved so goddamn quick that I
Yeah,
actually missed the troll and I blocked Omni instead. And then I had to go back, and the following day I was too tired. I couldn't remember who it was. I had to go back the following day and then go through everything and try and find her again. Oh my God, that was funny. Funny now, but not at the time, let me tell you.
I remember you're like, oh no.
Oh no, I felt so bad. Sorry, Omni. I still apologize for that. So Nicole Reynolds says, "Love you. You say what other people are thinking." Yeah, we're supposed to. So I don't know what this one is for, but anyway, I'm going to block that one as well. So what do we got here? Nighty night, angels. Very tired. Start back at work today. Love and light. I will tune in next time. Yep, Leslie, that was me. Fair enough. Nighty night. Okay. So where are we up to here? I've lost my train of thought now. We've done that one. Right, that's where we're up to. Okay, so done Omni. We've got the laughter in there. We've got Sharon. She says, can I please have a reading? I hope this year will run smoothly and be better than the end of last year. Yeah, me too. Do we have a validation before we go ahead? Yeah.
No, I don't think we do.
Okay. Over to you, Brie.
Yeah, look, things are going to run better if you make them run better, if you've got the positive mind and outcome. Do you know what I mean? You've got to make sure that they're positive, and there's always a positive in every negative situation, which you can turn that negative into a positive. So if you actually have, like, say, for example, your fish died. I'm only using that because it was the first thing I could get my attention to when I was looking around the room to use something as an example. But, if they do pass away, yes, it's sad, but positive is you don't need to look after it anymore. You can put the tank away or whatever. Like, it's just, there's always a positive in every situation. And you've got to make sure that you look at it in that way and make sure you see it in a positive way. I'll leave it there.
So Sharon, what I get going forward is I just feel like there's like April, May for you, there's going to be significant changes. And I also see an anniversary around August, September. So August/September. I feel like there's either birthday and anniversary in those 2 months. Okay. End of August, early September. So one or the other. I can't quite see which one's which. So, and I also feel like too that they're showing me a home, and they're also showing me that there's going to be changes. It's like a wall's been knocked out and the roof has gone down, and you're changing things around in there. Okay. So if that's not you, that's somewhere around here, like Tanya or Nicole or Omni or someone like that. I just feel like I feel like it's around that area. And also going forward, I get the number 13 around you. So 1 and 3 is 4. So what's April month for you? And I feel like it's going to be around like the 22nd, 23rd of April. I wrote 22, 23 of April down for you. Okay. So, and yeah, so I've just taken the 22 back to the 4. So the 4th. So 4 April or 4 and 6 of April. That's what I'm getting for you as well. So, and I'll leave it there. So yeah. Oh. Ooh, what else have we got here? So if you've just joined us, we're International Psychic Mediums. We relay messages from Spirit through to you. So join us on our Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page so that we can see all your questions coming up. If you're on one of the group pages, we can't really see it because it doesn't flow with this software, okay? Because they're group pages, that's why. If it's a normal page that I have access to, yes, it will flow. Where are we up to?
I don't know, but my eyes are watering again.
Yeah, me too. I got my right one. So Lauren, she says, hi, my spiritual journey has went up a level from being at the very start of it. I would love to know if the spirits in my dream was actually spirits.
Yes.
And two, she says, I knew, and one was two and one knew. I don't understand the thing, and one was unknown to me and never spoke to me. They was just watching me while walking past the doorway and window. Of course, Lovey, they're visiting you. They're coming for a visit.
Yep.
So yeah, over to you, Brie.
Definitely coming from a visit. You know, like when you dream, you're actually going into the same level of consciousness that it actually exists after death. That's why, you know, spirits will come and join us when, you know, even come and see us when they die and after they pass away. It's totally normal for that to happen, especially when they've just passed. And I feel that you are actually very much in the astral realm all the time, where you're actually astral projecting. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these spirits, and a lot of the spirits that you're seeing in your mind and in your dreams are actually spirits. So yes, they are. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, so it's virtually like an awakening. That's what I believe it is. And I believe that it's you know, they're visiting. You just said that it went up a level too, Laura. So well done. So just keep talking to your spirit. Just keep encouraging spirit to come through, and that'll start listening to you. And then the more that you pay attention to the actual signals, the signs, and everything like that, you might just be like that Alison Dubois and just see them in dreams and stuff. You know, so you might just see it like that. Whereas we see it in remote viewing, we see it while we're awake. We don't really see it. Like I had a dream last night that I need to go back to play soccer. So how about that one? Can you imagine me running around on the field now? Oh my God. I mean, I'd be very competitive, but probably break my neck. Yeah, probably have some 20-year-old come and, you know, run me over or something with a ball. But anyway, you know, what can I do about that? But I don't want to go there. I'd love to go back and play soccer. I think I'd just, you know, if there was no players on the other side, that would be good. So what else have we got here? So Jess, she says, what will this year bring for me, please? Newcastle, Australia. So Jess.
New love.
Right.
Yep.
Are you going to go first or?
I can if you want, but I may as well. Yeah, I see new love for you, and I see in you men, and I see a possible engagement next year or the year after. But there's going to be a lot for you, and it's going to be quite exciting. Just make sure that the person that you fall in love with is going to be at your standards. Set boundaries at the start of the relationship first. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, Jess, I also see a white car coming up for you. And if you already don't have look, I see a four-wheel drive car. It's like you have to go from one car to another car to get a bigger car because of the situation that you're in. But I also feel like for you, there's lots of things going on around you that you can't control. And that sounds very general, but I just feel like I need to say it to you. You know what I mean? So it's coming up to around April, May, that things are going to change. It's going to get a bit more chaotic around you because people are just sticking their nose in things, okay, where they shouldn't be. So like it's going to be around 14th, 15th, 16th, something like that around April, that I feel like there's going to be like either a birthday or anniversary or engagement or something like that coming up. That's what I get for you. So 5, 6, 7. So you got the 14th, 15th, and 16th, and 5th, 6th, and 7th, or 5, 6, and 7. So what do those numbers mean to you? And I also get April, May around you, and they just show me home with a chimney. So it's like it's got a fireplace, and you love sitting beside the fireplace. And this also, it's like that fireplace reminds you of your grandparents. That's what I'm getting as well. And they're saying to me, have you been thinking of getting either tattoo or something like that's in remembrance of a past loved one, okay? Because I just feel like there's something that's coming that you want to remind yourself of the past loved one. And I'll leave it there. So, where are we up to? They're laughing at how I accidentally blocked Omni, the poor thing. And I couldn't even like seriously get her off to get her unblocked because I was in the middle of the live. I think I was on radio. I can't even remember. No, I was on here. I remember now I was here.
I remember when it happened. You're like, oh no.
I felt so bad. So I think Omni only just started watching us. It was only like about 2 or 3 weeks in, and I've gone and blocked her for no reason at all. Poor woman. Anyway, we've got Tanya here. She says, lately I have been seeing the numbers 3 and 12. Did you? Yeah. So aura reading. Let's do aura reading for Nicole. That's a different one for a change. Let's do aura readings.
Nicole, I see green and blue for you, which means that your heart chakra and your throat chakra are actually starting to become more balanced and radiating more of a predominant color. With you, I can feel it and I can sense it, what your colors are. And I feel that you're just starting to find your voice. And I feel that you're just starting to become a lot more loving and you're letting the trauma from your past go. So can you validate that for me if that's correct? But yeah, I'll pass you over to Leslie.
I get pink for you, and it tells me romance, love, generosity, giving, receiving, and faithful. So I just get a lot of pink around you. And I feel like it's a mixture of pink and yellow. What's yellow? Yellow is happiness, optimism, friendly, patient, intellectual, and self-control. So that's what I get for you there, Nicole. So I hope that helps you. What else have we got here? Yeah, I know. She was still horrified, the poor woman. I know. Imagine like just getting on and then just getting like completely off. Yes, well, Chris, we see that all the time. I don't know if you saw my page thing that I posted up about the numbers. It was pretty cool because I got the one. I just happened to be looking at the page at the right time, and sure as ever, I got the 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should put up there what it means, and I forgot what it means. Now my phone won't work to even show you. Great. But anyway, yeah, it's really they're really, really powerful angel numbers, the double one, double ones.
Yeah.
So once you start seeing them, you won't stop seeing them. You know, like I always get like sometimes it'll be double one, double one, double one, double two, double three, double four. And you know, it'll be like a whole sequence of them coming along, and then all of a sudden you'll get the triple twos, and all of a sudden you get a 2 2 and a 2 2 and you know, triple three or something, you know. So it's really quite cool. Does this mean what people say that you know, Chris? What about 32? What about 32? Did I write down 32? No, I don't remember writing 32. I don't know what 32 means. So we've done some of these people. So Melissa Bailey says, "Hi, ladies. I keep crying, but for no reason. Help me to understand, please."
I had that yesterday.
So I feel like it's just a low energy. If that's the case, then Melissa, I just feel like it's that low energy at the moment, Lovey. And that's when we first started. I don't know if you're on when we first started. We asked everybody who's got low energy right now because we've been feeling it. And I don't know if they turned on the 5G towers or whatever the case may be. Who knows? But that could have something. So I'm not sure. Thanks, Lenny. Absolutely makes a funny story. Yes, it does. Yes, it was quite funny that night. I felt so bad, honestly.
It happens.
So I'm just reading some of the comments here so we can get something decent up on the screen. So you are both beautiful souls, and you both are looking very tired all of a sudden, and you've both mentioned your eyes. Yeah, because when things play out with your eyes, that always makes you tired.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we look like shit right now. Thanks, Tanya. Don't hold anything back. Why don't you, Tanya? Okay. So Vicky, she says, thanks, ladies. I have been feeling sick lately in the stomach, okay, and a sore neck. I will try to stop worrying about things that have not happened. Cannot wait for August and September for a change. Thank you so much. Love listening to you, Angels on Air. Thank you. That's beautiful. So yeah, sometimes like when you think too much, if your mind's not occupied, you're going to think too much into things, and it does your own head in. That's what I say. I always have to be busy. If I'm not busy, I'm doing my own head in. So these like holidays for me is torture, because if I'm not busy in the holidays and I slough and I do nothing, it's just a crazy time. So Sharon said, she said the 5th of April is my hubby's birthday. Oh, beautiful. Right. So what do I say? 5th. Did I say 5th? So we got April. I got the month of April. Right. Lots of birthdays in August. Beautiful. Change will be my mother-in-law is going to be coming home. Not sure when she had quadruple bypass. Wow. And we have to move things around to help her care for her recovery. Yeah, absolutely, because she's going to be very weak. Because when they have heart surgery, they're just really weak after. I mean, that's normal after surgery, but after heart is especially weak. So she might get dizzy. I feel like she gets dizzy too. Like I feel like she gets dizzy too. So be careful with that, Sharon. Okay. What else have we got here? Thank you. You're welcome. I've got all these little bugs. I got the window open here. I've got all these little bugs annoying me at the moment. They're coming through the fly screen. That's how small they are.
Yeah, wow.
April
I know
isn't
that.
looking good tonight, ladies. What does that mean?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know either. So Deirdre says, my dad passed away in 2016. He told me he had left their house to me in his will. My stepmother lives there now. She has threatened to change the will to take me out of the will. I was wondering if you see me ever owning a house, please and thank you. Gladstone, Queensland. Why aren't you fighting what your dad gave you, lovey? You know, you're entitled to contest the will. One of my PT clients was a wills and estates lawyer, and she used to say this one sentence. She said, "Where there's a will, there's a queue," and that's so true. So you can contest the will, and you can do it up to 2 years later. I think it is. Don't quote me, but check it out, Deidre. Okay, so get onto it, girly. Because I feel like you could have a house from that. You know, just because she that's just rude. Like you can't do that. So that's really sad. I can feel like your dad's just rolling over in his grave. It's like he's just horrified from what she's doing to you. So stay strong. Just picture yourself in the house, okay? Picture yourself in the house. I feel like it's going to be a long haul, but a couple of years down the track, and you're gonna actually be in that home. That's what I get. So over to you, Bree.
Yeah, definitely. You'll get there. You will 100%. You've just got to fight for it. I think that your dad's very upset with what's going on at the moment, quite horrified and shocked at the fact that this is
Yeah,
happening.
he's rolling over in his grave.
Yeah, like it shouldn't be happening. And I think that this is, something that you shouldn't be putting up with. He's saying fight for it, fight for it, fight for it.
Yeah, no. Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining us. Thanks. Happy New Year to you as well. Samantha says, have you blocked me, Leslie? Laughing out loud. I feel like you're not seeing my comments. Will I meet someone this year? Yes, I think I didn't answer the first one, Samantha, because I'm pretty sure you wrote the same thing the other day, and I thought it's the same answer. So unless you weren't still on the live after we answered it, so that might have been the case. But yes, I do, 100% do. So, and it's not going to be like in the immediate future. I feel like it's going to be around August, September, no, about October. I'm getting October, November, end of year. And it's you can't like just snap your fingers and there's something there, you know? So hang in there, woman. You got to choose the right person as well, because love should never hurt. Okay. So yeah, it's a funny energy tonight, isn't it? It's really weird. So what else we got here? So Nicole says, I am definitely working on chakra balancing and spiritual awakening at the moment. Thanks, girls. Much appreciated. You're welcome. Okay, what's Lenny saying? Haley, I think that Leslie and Brenna will agree with me when I say that you'll never ever let your guides down, as they don't possess the human emotions that we exactly. They are beings of 100% divine love and healing light. Stop the perfectionism and don't be so hard on yourself. 100%. That is perfect. That is so true, because like as much as some psychics, you know, like I said the other night, some people can be psychic and medium, which is what we are, but some people can just be psychic. They can't be medium. Okay. When you're a medium, you can be both. That's how it works. But yeah, and if you're an upcoming psychic medium, then you need to understand that when you're doing these things like what we do, you have to just say everything that you get, everything. You've got to risk everything that you get, because if you don't, you're going to miss the messages, and the spirit won't give you any more messages, because it goes, oh, bugger off. I can't tell her to talk about the concrete footbath, for example, because she's not listening, you know, or he's not listening. So yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful if they're seeing numbers. That's really, really positive. So
yeah, it's a good thing.
So I am new on here. Chris. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining us. We read for you a bit earlier. So, okay, now I understand it's been 11:32. do you see for me this year? Sydney, Bankstown, New South Wales, please. Tanya, did we do her the other week? That name rings a bell.
No, but I don't think we've read for her tonight.
Yeah, okay. Well, over to you then, Brie.
Okay, so I see a bit of betrayal and deceit around you, especially more so when it comes to friends being jealous of what you've got. So just be careful there, Tiana. Is it Tiana? Yeah. So be very, very careful of that. Be careful about, just be very selective with who you help, because I feel that once you stop helping people so much, then people are going to start to really show their true colors. And unfortunately, that doesn't sound so nice, but it is necessary. So I think that you just need to, as I said, pick and choose your battles and pick and choose who you want to help, because when you do help people, Tanya, you're very influential, and I feel that you can get things across in ways that a lot of other people can't, and people use people like that, and it's hard to explain. I kind of go through it as well, which is why I sympathize. So just, as I said, pick and choose your battles and choose and just choose wisely who you're going to help and who you're going to have as your friends. I'll leave it at that.
Interesting. So it's been 11:32. What does she mean by, I understand it's been 11:32? I don't understand what that means. What do you see for me this year? Okay, I see for you. So August, September again for you. Same as the other lady. It's going to be lots of opportunities coming up there. And I feel like that there's going to be money. It's like that you're going to be receiving some money. It's like $2,000 to $4,000 or something like that. Like I get 2 to 4K. That's what I get for that. Okay, so I see you getting money. Then like a lump sum. It's like a tax return or something. Okay, so that's coming up, which is going to be nice for you. If you play your cards right, they're saying to me that you'll be able to get more. Okay, so yeah, look into that. I also get the number 21 around you and 22, and I feel like that May is a significant month for you. And there's a birthday coming up in May, and the birthday is going to be a significant time. And do you have like itchy behind your ears? Do you have itchy shoulder, neck area? I'm getting that you're actually quite sensitive to new products. That's what I'm getting for you as well, Tiana. Okay, it's like that you've used a new hair shampoo and it's itching your skin and stuff, so you can see you scratching all the time. So, but just watch out for the allergies this year. Okay, so just be careful. Don't change too many things to put on your clothing or anything. Don't change too much. So I feel like I'm itchy everywhere, and I'll leave it there. So thank you. Oh gosh, so what else we got here? We got any validations?
Not at the moment, no.
What is she saying here? That is so not what I meant, Hans. I don't know what we're up to because I'm in flight.
Because you said something about, oh, thanks. You're saying it looked like shit.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. No, I was just joking anyway.
Yeah.
So I probably do, but I was only joking. But anyway, what do we got here? So Nancy says, I have photographs of orbs with faces of people in them I do not know. Would love to know who they are. Do you have any guidance as to why they appear? Oh, I don't believe in orbs. I don't know why. I just don't believe in them. I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in orbs.
They say that orbs are actually spirits.
I know, but my daughter, I had somebody come over to my place in my last house, right? And they put up, like, we turned all the lights off, put the camera up and everything, and there was all these floaty things in the air. And then my daughter, when my friend left, my daughter goes, Mum, I'll show you what an orb looks like. She goes, let me just grab some dust. And she blew it in front of the camera and it looked like an orb. I kid you not. The dust looked like orbs in front of the camera when I had the light off.
I actually had a photo with an orb that actually left like a trail around me. So I was just being an idiot.
Oh, you reckon that's a ghost?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It can't be an orb. Like, what's the difference? It's a ghost. People just use a different phrase of word, don't they?
When my partner moved in and we were actually rearranging my room, there was a green orb and it was bright green. If I can find the photo, I'll send it to you and I'll show you, but it's bright green.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't believe in the orbs thing. Well, I'm sorry, Spirit, if they're true, but I haven't really seen a proper one, but I think it's a ghost. That's what I see. So, but have a look Nancy, have a look under your camera with some dust. It looks exactly the same because my daughter proved it to me because she thought I was nuts that night. And she wanted to prove me wrong. So, yes, thank you. I'm not sure what we're up to here. What do we got here? So she goes, okay, now I understand it's been 11:32, not just 32. I just thought they would be more significant. What do you see for me this year? We've already done you, lovey. Yeah, so the 32, that I don't believe that the 11:32 makes any, like, is a proper angel number, if that makes sense. The double ones could be, but I don't feel like that the whole thing, the 32, is an angel number. Look it up, as I don't feel like it is, lovey. If it was 11:33, yes, or 11:22, something like that, Tiana, that would be. So Nicole says, definitely going through a spiritual awakening and having random spiritual connections with strangers almost every single day. We did this one, did we? Oh, hang on. No, she got every single day. Yesterday, I randomly had a strong connection with my Uber driver. Oh, well done. It was so spiritually uplifting for the both of us. This has been happening more and more since Christmas. That's awesome. That is really cool. Love that. So I can't even go to the shopping center without people telling me their whole life story. So you wait for that one then, Nicole. You can't get out of the shop. It's like you go there to get some milk or something, and you come out of there with the milk, but about 5 hours later because you can't get out of there. So what else we got? So we've got Courtney. She says, may I please have a reading? Really would appreciate the insight, please. Thank you. Over to you, Brie.
I feel that you are going to move soon, but I see a lot of deceit around you. There's a lot of deceit going on around you at the moment. I feel like you've either just been deceived, and I feel like you've possibly lost a friendship or something's fallen through that you might have had planned with someone. I just feel there's a lot of hurt and sense that there's a lot of hurt around you, and I feel that you're hurt, that you're kind of attacking yourself and blaming yourself for things that haven't necessarily been in your control. I think that you need to just be kinder to yourself and let things happen as they should. There's a big plan for you, my girl. There is, and I feel that there's a big changes are going to happen for you this year. I think that there's going to be a lot happening for you this year. There's going to be a lot of moving, I feel, possible new job and new friends. So that's going to be exciting. But yeah, you just need to kind of stick to yourself and learn to love yourself a bit more. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, Courtney, what I just wrote down the number 17 and 8 for you. So 1, 7, 8, and 17 for you. And I feel like there's in August coming up, there's going to be significant birthdays, like 2 or 3 in a row, So it's going to be very busy, extremely busy around August, and then slowing down mid September. But leading up to August is going to be a lot of planning and stuff. So I feel like it's wedding or anniversary or something like that, a milestone. Okay, milestone birthday or something like that. Something significant coming up around August. I also wrote down dizzy. Have you been dizzy as well? Because I actually, when I started writing your name, I felt like my head was a bit wobbly, okay? And I don't mean wobbly falling off, but I just felt dizzy. And also fatigue. So low iron, low fatigue levels, so... But you need to, they're saying to me for you going forward that you need to get all your ducks in a row with your health, because it's just, something's not completely right there. And I feel like that it's like you can't get your head off the pillow, okay? So, but go and get your bloods done. Go and get, like get the iron checked as well, all that thyroid stuff I mentioned earlier in the show. So go and get that sorted out. Do we have a validation there?
We certainly do. It's actually from Tiana Marie. It says, I've got psoriasis on my head, which does get itchy. I've got new shampoo, which does help. It stinks, and the only thing that's helped to find, I want to find a different one because I'm over my hair smelling really bad. Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's not nice. It's really, and it makes you feel really sensitive to stuff like that as well, because it's like a self-esteem thing, So thank you for that. What was the stuff? I was just trying to think of stuff that you can use on your head, like lemon. I think it was some sort of natural thing that I remember when we used to lecture. We used to say like lemon, lime, a combination of honey, apple cider vinegar, and I feel like your allergy is related to a food. So you need to do an elimination diet so you can actually check what you're actually allergic to. So I had to do one for myself to see what I was allergic to, and I found out what I was allergic to, which was my favorite gluten-free chips, which is like these little, rice cracker things. They had chocolate cacao on one side. They're delicious. You chuck them in the freezer, you just pop them in your mouth and you can eat the whole packet. And then I found out that I'm allergic to them. So I found out that the hard way. That was like 2 years down the track trying to work out what it was. And I thought, oh, it was this food, it was that food. And I didn't even think that it was that, because it said on the packet, sure as ever, all natural, no preservatives, no blah, blah, blah. It's, the healthiest snack ever. And of course I can't have gluten. I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be great. First snack in 10 years. Sure as ever, I'd be bloody allergic to it. So that wasn't good. So we've got some validations there.
We do. It's from Courtney Link Ashton. It says, well, yes, I'm being harassed and threatened by my apartment complex and downstairs neighbour. Lots of deceit around my kids and we could be homeless anytime. And I have been concerned about my health as well. Sorry to hear that, babe.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I'm like, it's just awful. Everything that's happening to people, that's probably why we feel so low. It's just not right. That's really awful. It's really awful. I feel like that there's Salvation Army or something like that can help you, Courtney, and get your foot in the door now so that you don't actually become homeless, okay? There's nothing worse than, having your kids having a memory of that going forward, okay? So get yourself sorted out now. It's like you're procrastinating. Get your foot in the door of something new now, because you're going to miss the boat, okay? And I can't stress that enough. So you need to plan ahead with this, all right? So it's really important. And I'll leave it there. So where are we? So Vas, thanks for joining us. Yeah, everybody's got high stress levels. Well, I don't have high stress levels. I just feel really, really low the last few days, like just really low, like don't even want to do nothing, unmotivated. And I'm a PT, so that doesn't help. So Nicole says, I always felt that orbs were more angels or master spirits rather than ghosts, but would be interesting to find out more though. But how do you find out? Who in the world is going to validate an orb? Because, who says that? I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying, like, who in the world is going to say that an orb is someone's going to validate that? You know what I mean, Nicole? Like, it doesn't make sense. And until I see 1000% evidence of what it is, then there's no way. And one of the ladies, who was it? Tanya, I think it was Tanya. She sent me. I don't know if you saw it, Brie, where she sent me the orb or the ghosty thing that was next to me. But this thing, and not to mention Nicole, this thing was a real orb, and it looks like, well, I don't think that's what you call it. It moved like this beside me. It was right beside me and took off. It was like a misty snake in the air next to me.
Yeah, I've seen something like that in one of my photos where I was just being an idiot and took a photo around a tree, and the orbit actually left like a trail.
That's what happened to me. It was like this beside me. It was here in the room. Yeah. That is, I believe, is an orb, but not when they just do this floating thing in the air like a little speck of, mystic, invisible or see-through dust. Like my daughter explained it to me that night. That was hilarious. But anyway, you're welcome, Netanya. So she says, love life has been crazy. Trying to be a better mother to my boys. This apartment complex is amazing in our life. So is that one that you just read?
Yep.
Okay. So, whoops, the screen just jumped really quickly then. Okay. Oh, lovey. Yep. But you need to, I know you're doing the right thing, but you need to get your foot out the door real quick and get onto it. And I don't want this to delay like 2 more days. You've got to get onto it now so you're not homeless, because it's going to be extremely difficult, 1000% difficult when you are homeless. So don't let it get to that, okay? I'm warning you. I'm just getting the flags up and everything, the red flags and the warning signs, the signals. I don't know. I've got like a smoke signal as well, Courtney. That's how stressed it is for you. I know. I get it. But you need to, there's another agenda there, and you don't want to be around for it, okay? So you need to get out of there anyway. So get your stuff together, get organized. All right, lovey? Yeah, exactly. I try to send love and healing energy. That's the best way to be. And if you're not sending love and healing energy, all those people that write crap on our page and whatever else, it's coming for you, and we don't have to do anything. It's going to come for you. Okay, so you just keep doing what you're doing, because I heard what was it, 2 days ago, one of my friends was telling me how this young guy had ripped off the whole family with an inheritance that he wasn't supposed to get. And then, sure as ever, one of the relatives hadn't heard from him for a while. And so she thought she'd give him a call for Christmas. And guess who's in hospital dying of cancer? There you go. That's for him. That's the karma. That's the karma coming back. So don't do nothing to nobody, and you will be fine. So there's no point writing negative stuff on our page. It's just going to come back and bite you. And I don't even have to do it. It's going to be karma. I'm telling you now. So there you go. My spirit is quite protective. So my spirit will do other things to people. I know it does because it's done it before. I've seen it. And that sounds so crazy, but I've seen what it's done. And it sounds weird, but I have seen what it's done. And even if someone wants to try and read me, I don't know about you, Bree, or anyone else, but if I say to them, don't let the person read me or don't tell them nothing, my spirit will scramble their mind. It's like they're like this. They can't say what anything about me. So, which is good. I guess that's really good protection for me. So what's this? Nicole, she says, haha, no idea, but there's some sort of expert. However, way too many fakes out there. Exactly. Bloody scammers ruin everything. Exactly. So what else have we got here? And, like the names that come up on the screen, I'm hesitant to even put the question up because I don't know if they're a real one or not. If I haven't seen their questions or their name come up regular on my page or on this site here, then I'm hesitant to even put their name up as a new person. So, because I can't really see their photos. Brianna might be able to see more than me, but I can't with this software. It's not as clear unless I blow the screen up really big, and I don't want to do that. So what else have we got here? We've got Courtney. She says, love and light to all. I hope everyone finds peace and are able to stay strong this year. 100% yes. And M, she says, karma. Exactly. Vast, the karma wheel. Exactly 100%. Like I could sit here all night telling you karma stories. There's so many. I'll give you another perfect example. One of the sales managers that I used to work with years and years ago, this is going back to when I was and I still remember this, I was only about 22. The sales manager tore threads off the sales reps, right? And sure as ever, what happened after was that the one that he really, really ripped up the sales rep, right, in the meeting, that sales rep got offered by the directors to be the sales manager. So they say, be careful how you treat people on the way up because you'll meet them on the way down. And how true is that? I will never forget that. And I saw that. I actually saw that coming, and I would never forget that day when they announced that one was getting put down and the other one was going up. And I went, whoa, that was freaky, eh? So Holly, she says, Greg Mary, my mind has been all over the place and I keep lashing out at my mum and it's affecting me and I feel that he's affecting her. And I told her sorry and she understands I'm stressed, but yeah. There's nothing to be stressed about, lovey. You've got to learn to control your feelings because your mum's not your punching bag. All right. So nobody's anybody's punching bag. So you need to actually pull back the reins and start focusing on your temperament because emotions are contagious. So you're making your mum upset because you're upset and stressed. That's not her fault. That she doesn't deserve to go forward and have that type of environment because she's treading on eggshells, Haley, okay? So I can see her walking around like looking around what's happening, Don't let her tread on eggshells. She doesn't deserve to be treading on eggshells, lovey. So I know you're stressed, but it's no excuse. Protect you. You're supposed to be there to look after mum. So what else we got here? Wish I had protection of a spirit guide. You do, okay, M? So
everyone does.
Everyone does. Angels, you've got angels. You're assigned angels and spirit guides before you were born, before you were even conceived. You have this time where everyone has a timeline. Okay, so and you can talk to them, ask them to protect you. This is what I do. I just say, don't let them know anything. I don't want them to know nothing about me, and they'll just go scramble and I go, and then all of a sudden the person will leave. They won't even come near me because they don't want to be in that aura. And I'm not that I'm doing it on purpose. I just go, okay, I don't want them to know anything about me. So my spirit will go, okay, all over them, scramble them. And I feel like that's really weird to say, but I don't know. It just happens. I don't think I've ever had a proper reading. What about you, Brie?
No one can read me properly, honestly. Like everyone.
I used to get told all the time that, everyone's readable, but that person couldn't even read me. So that's how bizarre.
No one's been able to give me a proper reading, and I think it might have something to do with the fact that, Les, we have expectations of what a reader should do. Do you know what I mean? Like
that could be right too. I actually agree with that. Yeah.
I have expectations, and if people don't read me the way I read them, then do you know what I mean? So, but yeah,
I know I'm probably not a harsh. I don't tell them, I don't hurt them, but I mean I'm harsh thinking at how the reading should be and end, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so, I'm exactly the same. I've got expectations in the way that it should be, and I think that's just because of how we are.
Should know. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just because of us, like just because of how we are and all that kind of stuff. So
it should, the expectations of a psychic medium, they shouldn't be asking you questions. I mean, I don't even see, all I see is a name and I see a question and words. That's all I see on here. I can't even really see a face on the picture unless I blow the screen up, like I said. So I don't have much to go by. So the psychic should not be asking you any questions, they shouldn't be fishing for information, in other words, to feed off your expressions on your face or whatever. So that's really important if you're going out. And I do this because I'm tired of all the fakes out there that are ripping people off. And I don't care if you're an up-and-coming psychic medium. You don't charge an absolute fortune when you're just up and coming. Like, what's that? It's like me signing off a personal trainer. They've just finished their course. And then sure as ever, they go out and they charge $120, $150 for, the 45 minutes or an hour session, and they haven't got no experience. God help me. Anyway, we'll go back to reading. So Laura, she says, I've been watching from the start, and you seem to keep looking past my comments. No, we didn't. We read you earlier, didn't we? Just wanting to know if there are any numbers that pop out for me. So didn't we read her earlier?
I'm not too sure, but you should be telling us, darling, if the numbers pop out to you or not.
Here it is. Yeah, you were the actual first person. Actually, yeah, there you are there, Laura. Right there. Laura. So go back to the start of the thing, okay? So there you go. I'm pretty sure it was you. So understandable. I'm new here and was wondering why I was never received an answer. Sometimes we don't read everybody. Like your name, Virgo Star. Come on, we don't know if you're a troll or not. We get trolled. All psychics get trolled. All our supporters, all our followers get trolled as well because they get stalked by these people to pay them to register to do a reading, etc. So.
We've got another one to block. It's at 11:52.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. See, we just got another one. So they just don't leave you alone.
It's all actually harassment in a way.
It's not like Virgo. It's not like we haven't seen your name come up before. So, and it just looks bizarre. And when all of us people get trolled that much, we just go, hang on a second, we got a red flag up for ourselves to protect ourselves because we get smashed. I can't tell you, the other night we had 4,000 something people on the page, and tonight we don't have half as much. And I actually think it's a glitch with Facebook because some of the comments are identical to other comments from other people. So it's got to be like a bot or something, a robot. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know Facebook that well. So yes, exactly. M is it's coping skills for Haley. Yeah, because you feel guilty, Haley. That's good. So you're trying to make ends meet, you know. She understands because she sees what you go through, but still, Lovey, use her to nurture you, you know, like get her to nurture you more than anything. It'll be so much more beautiful. That'll teach you how to deal with your clients as well, because if you can't handle stress, what are you going to be like when you're under stress with your clients? You can't be rude to clients because you lose business. So treat your mum as a client, and in that way, it'll be a lot more easier for you. So we've got an aura reading for Wendy. Right?
I feel like pink and blue for you. So unconditional love and blue is your throat chakra, which means that you're also starting to put your voice down a little bit, but you're also very artistic and extravagant in the way that you handle things, I think, Wendy. So, you've got a beautiful, loving aura. Very, very warm. I'll leave it there.
So I get for you the orange, which is confidence, optimism, creativity, inspiration, and emotional balance. So everything's starting to balance out for you now. That's what I get for you there, Wendy. And I also feel like the number 21 for you is really significant. I don't know if I've said that before for you, but coming up 21st, so 1 and 2 is 3, of course, the angel numbers. And then also going forward with regards to August and saying August, October, is that significant months for you coming up as well? Because I feel like that they're like 2nd, 3rd of August, and like October 10th. I get 10th of October, 11th of October, 12th. Around those dates there for you as well, Wendy. And I feel like they're actually significant times. Lots of changes coming up as well. So the changes will be rewarding, I'm getting as well. All right, Lovey? So thank you for that. What else we've got? Lucky and strong. Yes. How we've asked us, how can one speak to their guides? You just talk. You just do what we're doing. Like as if when I'm talking with you, I feel like my spirit guide's just standing here waiting for me to ask the question. It's just like he's got. I feel like it's a pharaoh with one of those big, massive, thick gold, really, really solid gold necklaces on. You know, like the pharaoh, the one that holds those big, long what are they called? I don't know, walking stick, but it's huge. You know, it's taller than him. It's got one of those big hooks on the end. It's like a what's it called? I'll draw it because I'm not a very good drawer. So that's my drawing. Okay. Looks like looks like it's a curly piece of hair or something. No, I'm not joking, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And he holds this big, tall walking stick type thing, this big, tall stick thing. So, but how to speak to them is you just talk, you just say, you can do mind to mind, which is what we do. So, what you don't hear me saying to him like every second, oh, give me more, what's this number, tell me that, show me this. I just say to him before I start, 10 o'clock, I want everything. At 10 o'clock, I don't want you to stop. I don't want you to pull back. I want everything. I want names, numbers. I want birthdays. I want anniversaries, weddings, pregnancy, you name it, feelings. I want all the senses. And then 12 o'clock, when I'm finished, forget it. I don't want nothing. I want to go to sleep. All right. So that's what I do. And every reading, even for a private reading, which is what we do as well, guys. So, we're available for private readings all the time. So that's even more powerful. We do this as just like tiny little snippets of mini readings so that we can, share the love, but and get people out of sorrow. But when people come on board and then I see them on other pages, like they psychically shop around, there's shoppers, then I just go, okay, I remember that name from when I saw you on that page. So, you're just shopping around, which is fine, but you can't continually do it because spirit doesn't work like that. You can't go every day, every day, every day, every day for same psychics, or different psychics, doesn't matter. But it's not right. You've got to give it time to expand because sometimes when you read, it's actually in the current present. True?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's not like we're reading 10 years back and then we're reading present and then we're reading 20 years forward, So it's like in the current present most of the time. And it's what's going on around you or what spirit's telling us. It's only what spirit tell us, not what we want to pluck out of the air. So lucky and strong, yes. That's good, Shelley. That's good. You probably have really good protecting spirit guides around you, which is good. I actually like to hear that because otherwise I'll feel like a weirdo with my ones. So I just don't want to be the only one. Fair enough. Yeah. So Tanya says, "I'm an open book. If you ever met me in person, you would be able to read me, no problems." Yeah, that's good. Yeah, some prices I've seen have been ridiculous. Well, I had one private reading. I think it was about 4 weeks ago now. I spoke about it last week as well. And this lady charged her, mind you, this lady is supposed to be some renowned psychic, charged her $300, a young girl, for 2 sentences in an email. I'm still horrified. So don't even start me on that one, Tiana. So Vas says, what is my fiance on the other side sending me via messages? Does he have anything to tell me? Right. Right, there you're right there, Brie.
Yeah, I'll start. So he loves you. That's for starters. He definitely loves you. He's very proud of you, and he's very proud of the temptations that you've been resisting, if that makes sense. But he wants you to be happy, and he still wants you to move on. He still wants you to move on. And he also wants you to know that he is always thinking about you, and he's always with you. I'll leave it at that.
So Vas, what I got is he just showed me him standing there with his hands in his pocket jeans, and he's got a shirt, like I think it's got some big writing across the front. And there's a photo of him like that. I feel like there's a photo hanging around of that type of clothing on him. And he's got dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. His skin's olive. He's chiseled in the face. He's really quite good looking, actually. And he's also saying 16 around you. So what's the 16? I also get 17. So what's the 16 and 17? So that's 8 and 7. So I've got 7 and 8 for you. I feel like that going forward, that's really significant for you. Okay. Also, just to say, like, I don't know why, but I have to say it. I get Christmas 24th of December. So what was that? I know that was tough because he's not there, but there was something significant on the 24th or around that time, 23rd, 24th of December, just gone, he's just saying to me. So, and is there a ring that you have, or that you bought a ring and then it's on this finger now, and I can see you like sitting there twisting it. Okay, so you're always playing with it, thinking of him, and he knows that as well. And he's like sending the big love heart. So you'll see some love heart things, or you've noticed a few more love heart things around, like in the shape of a love heart, like for example, a leaf. For example, like if it's a flat ball, it'll be pushed at one end. It'll look like a love heart from a distance. That's him. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, and use that ring or that piece of jewelry as the conduit line to him when you're feeling sad, and he'll be there. He's right there anyway. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. So we're just going to go and check any more validations there, Brie?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, that's right, Lenny. I 100% agree with you there, because people are just silly. And that's why I've gotten rid of psychics in the past, because they have tried to, sabotage people on shows, other psychics on my show, and all the evidence is in all the footage. So I don't have to say anything to protect myself there. So yes, perfect. What else we got there? That's pretty much it. Easy to stop. What have we got? So she says, do I need to post my real name? I only use Facebook to join groups for my spiritual journey with a few friends who are like-minded. But why do you need to hide your name if you're going on a spiritual journey to join a group? I don't understand. There's something that's not right there. Okay, I'm just black and white, Virgo, so I'm black and white. So everyone else in family think I'm crazy because I'm not religious. But that doesn't matter if you're religious or not. You're not displaying your name, even though you're going in a spiritual, non-aggressive group. So what's the story behind that? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, but that doesn't make sense. True, Brie?
Yep, definitely, 100%.
So Wendy, you're welcome. She said, I will need to think on the numbers. 11th October is one of my girlfriend's birthday. Okay, good. At least we got one right. The others, then Wendy, just put it up on the calendar.
I've got such a stiff neck. I don't know what I've done to it.
Yeah. Tiana, exactly. $300 for 2 sentences. I kid you not. I swear on my daughter's life. That's insane, isn't it? Like, how much of a ripoff is that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there you go. Describe what he looked like to a T. There you go. She said, he never gave me a ring. Then are you thinking of buying something? Are you thinking of buying something that reminds you of him? Because I can see a ring, unless you're getting a ring. Okay? So she said, we fought bad the day he died. Don't feel bad about it though, lovey, because it's not your fault, okay? Just let it be. And he knows that it wasn't your fault. Okay? That's just how it is. It's just what happens. It's just human nature. So don't feel so bad. So it just said the 6th of May is my son's birthday. I think you said them numbers before. Okay, right. Good, because that means it's right on track. How much is a genuine reading? It's on our page. So go to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we do private readings. So one-on-one, you can choose between Brianna or myself, or you can do a 2-on-1 with both of us. So we do group readings as well. If you can get 10 people together, we do group readings as well, Em. So yeah, exactly, Lenny. If you give the money when you deliver the goods, exactly. It's the old-fashioned ethics, isn't it? Really, true.
Yeah.
So you can't people just can't like send 2 sentences. That's insane. Anyway, we're going to go. You're welcome there, Vass. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, 8 o'clock. We're with Swan 99.9 FM, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, God. I don't want to. Fair enough. Whoops.